1,250 of them went back after accomplished the mission. Not all of them, but a part of their missions to spread out Dhamma. Do they have the equipment? No. They just go there by themselves. That's why. That's how important it is. It's only the first time. It's the first time and it's only time with 1,250 of disciples. Those who are, all of them, all of 1,250, they are all attained enlightenment. And all of them were ordained by the Lord Buddha himself. See? That's why. That's what we call 4 characteristics of this assembly. 4 characteristics of this very, very auspicious occasions. So the first is the full moon day or full moon night of the 3rd month according to lunar calendar. The second, 1,250 of them gathered together without being called. The third, they are all Arahanta. The fourth, they were ordained by Lord Buddha. Let me, excuse me, I have to control my tongue. Okay.
That's fine, Bhante.
Yeah, I have to adjust my screen a little, sorry for that. Okay, so that's a very special occasion. And then, on that day, Buddha he took this occasion to proclaim what we call that the basic principle or fundamental of his teachings. Why does Buddha have to give such a sermon again? Even though they are all attained enlightenment, it's because Buddha would like to make sure that anyone, like all of us, including me, can understand the basic principle of his teachings. That's why. Because he can speak in short, not that very deep in the detail. And those disciples can understand it quite well. They don't have any negative ideas or different ideas because they are all Arahanta. They are all attained enlightenment. They don't have any question, any doubts in their mind. That's why. That's different between we and them. So many times that I try to encourage you to have the question. This is the point. So we call his teaching on that day or the sermon on that day as what? Okay, Patimokkha. Ovata Patimokkha. It's a Pali word. It means it is considered as the main teaching, the basic principle. So what are those? There are 3 of them, mainly. As I translate from the very beginning, the first one is not to do any bad deeds or any bad actions. No matter it is physical actions, verbal actions, or mental actions. Try not to do it. And the second one is to do good deeds or good actions. Yes, for sure, including physical actions, verbal action, and mental actions. And the third one, to cleanse your mind from impurities. And if we translate directly from the Pali that I mentioned above, Sappapapa Sakarana, that is the first one. Kutala Supa Sampada, that is the second one. Satchita Pariyodapanang, that is the third one. But I still like something more. Etang Bhuttana Sasanang. What does it mean? It means those three of them are the teachings of Buddhas. I use S. Of all Buddhas. Oh. Then you're surprised by I use the word S. It's a plural Buddha. And because Buddha gives a little bit description about this, he said that no matter who attained enlightenment as a Buddha, they are all be used those basic principles as their main teachings. All of them. No matter which year, no matter who they are, no matter which world, but if he himself proclaimed himself as the enlightened Buddha, Samma Sambuddha, his teachings have to share the same core of those three things. The first, not to do any bad deeds. Second, to do good deeds. Third, to cleanse your mind. Seems to be easy, but it's not that easy. So I have to mention this very often, and Buddha have to mention this again and again because teaching of Buddha get along well with each other. So whenever you hear different teaching or you read from the book have some strange teachings, it has to be able to get along well with these core. It means it have to share the same core. In Buddhism, killing is the sin. No matter the purpose of killing is for the goodness or for the Buddha, for the monk, for the monastery, for whoever. It is always considered as sin. But sin and merit, they are all fall into the same category of karma. So it means if you did good, you earn good. If you did bad, you earn bad. If you plant mangoes, the mango tree will come out and you can pick up the mango fruit. But you have to make sure that it's mango seed and it's mango tree. Only that. So that's why. For example, you're a lay person and you're in the house and then you heard that, oh, Buddha and many monks will come to give us a visit in next morning. But I got nothing in my kitchen. I have a lot of chicken in my farm. If you ask me, can I kill the chicken to cook for Buddha? I say, yes, you can. And if you continue to ask me, is it considered as the malicious action? Good action? To kill the chicken and cook for the Buddha? I said, stop. You have to stop and think deep in detail because it consists of three actions, three physical actions. The first one, killing. The second one, cooking. The third one, offering. If you kill the chicken, you cook the chicken, you offer the chicken to Buddha. Killing is always the sin. No matter it was conducted under a certain purpose of happiness or whatsoever. But I should confirm my word that killing is the sin. The second, cooking chicken is neutral, but because you cook it for Buddha, it becomes meritorious actions, for sure. I have to say actions because they consist of so many actions, deep in detail again. But however, but I consider such cooking chicken for Buddha is good. And the third one, you offer foods, you offer chicken to Buddha, is a great meritorious action too. So, don't claim that, oh, I would like to gain some merit, that's why I kill the chicken to offer to the Buddha. Yes. But when you have to suffer from the cause of killing your chicken, you have to accept it too. So what is the point if you said that you would like to offer just vegetarian meal to the monk, and you wouldn't like to harm any beings? Is it true? Do you think it's true? It's true? I don't think so. Why? Think about vegetable. If you plant vegetable in your farm, are there any insects? Are there any earthworms in there? There are. Whatever you do with the soil, whatever you do with the vegetable, it becomes direct and indirect harmful to them. That's why. No matter you say that, oh, I would like to cook a little vegetable for a month, I would like to harm anything. It's not true anymore. It's not true anymore. Because you still can harm something. So the point is, what should we do? We have to let it be. Buddha said that for monk, for myself, for monk, Buddha said that if you prefer like the request from Devadatta used to ask the Buddha, can you please order all the monks to become vegetarian so it won't, the people won't kill anything for us? It will be better. Buddha said that, no, I won't force them to become meat eater, neither vegetarian. That's why. Buddha said that if you prefer to become meat eater, do yourself, choose your own way. If you prefer to become vegetarian, behave yourself, do your own way. He don't mind. But what he said that if you have heard that the being was killed for you, or you have seen that being was killed for you, or you have some thought that being was killed to cook for you, you're supposed not to eat it. Only 3 criteria. So that's why. Only that. Quite simple. So if because as monk we are only beggar, we receive what people offer. So if they offer vegetarian, if we eat vegetarian. If they offer meat, we eat meat. We eat whatever were offered to us. But not all of them. We can choose to. But it doesn't mean that we request for it. As monks, we suppose not request from anyone, but there are exceptions too. But in general, we cannot request for anything. So that's why. Okay, come back. Before I have only 5 minutes left. Someone knocked the door. Okay. However, the first, not to do any bad deeds, it means that whatever, I can give you some simple measurement. Whatever you know yourself that it's not good, it's bad. Whatever in your idea is bad, just don't do it. That is the first criteria, the first standard. And the second one, whatever you know that is good, you try to do it. Very simple. So when you prefer, you get a chance to choose to do or not to do anything, at first you have to judge whether it's good or bad. In your opinion, use your level of intelligence to judge it by yourself. If you know that it's bad, just don't do it. If you know it's good, try to do it. With these two, you use another part of your intelligence to investigate, to contemplate, to study your mind a little bit more by more and by more. So, after contemplation of your mind, you'll know that why you prefer not to do or why you prefer to do. And it makes you more clever in a term of Buddhism. It doesn't mean that you have to get PhD from university to become a clever person in a term of Buddhism. If you understand your mind, if you understand yourself more, your mind becomes pure. That's why the third one, to cleanse your mind from impurities. See? So, I would like to mention again that all of these occur within a day, the full moon day of the third month, according to the lunar calendar, which somehow can be the end of February or can be the beginning of March. It's different year by year. But Buddha mentioned again and again, these are the core or basic principle of Buddhism, and it will be taught by all Buddhas. This is the first event in this month. Okay, so I have 2 minutes more, so may have to finish my talking. In case that you got any question, yes, 2 minutes more I can answer your question. Are there any?
Yeah, your birthday has a strict deadline on Sunday because of some other commitments. So, if there are any questions, please go ahead, type it up or speak it out. Hello, are there any questions? I can unmute the lines.
Okay, it's alright. So if you don't have any question, I may have to leave because someone tried to knock the door and then call me to perform some ritual out there. So at the ending of my talking, so may the august virtues of Purple Gems guide all of you to the proper point of prosperity in both physical and spiritual world. Be happy, healthy, and wealthy. Bless you. Okay.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you, Bante. Thanks for joining again. You always make us think. Your Dhamma talks make us to ask those basic questions of why, like why, the big why. So that it's always helpful to understand Dhamma more. So thanks for joining again. We look forward to meet you again.
All right. So bless you all. Bye.
Bye, Bante. Thank you. Okay. Mahesh, are you there? So, friends, again, Jai Bhim to all of you. I'm sorry to inform you that today's speaker, who we're going to join from UK, has declined at the last minute, and because of some other commitments, and he is going to join in next week. So we are still trying to get out, like Mahesh is trying to reach out some speakers. So Mahesh, do you want to provide some update, or did you just kind of like take some interim updates and see if any follow-up is required?
I was trying to reach a couple of the speakers in India, the old who came last year, but nobody answered the call. In the meantime, there is a good initiative started by Lalit recently. It's an online career guidance. It's online every Saturday. So Lalit is going to talk about that quickly. So if you allow Lalit to speak on that, it will be great. The program is running since last three weeks, and we are getting very good response. Around 15 students come on the call from the different part of the country. And it's really good program. The folks from the here USA and other part of the world are addressing and motivating the student in India. So Lalit, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, can you please go ahead quickly? Let the people know what's going on, and if anyone would like to speak in future, we can allow them to speak also.
Yes. So basically, this idea of starting online guidance center, there was on 6th December and before that as well, there were some organizations who are doing career guidance at Chaitya and a lot of important places wherever there are programs. And I happened to participate in one of the program on 6th December, and and it was quite very well widely participated. Like 3,000 around students got benefit due to online due to this guidance center at 6th December Chaitya. So I suggested this group of the students and also organizations to follow up this work on regular basis rather than one-time activity. So we had 3 meetings since then. Every month we meet, and I told them about this Anna's online Buddha Vihara, and a lot of experts from USA who are there, who can motivate students, and also people who have studied in USA, they can guide. So why not we start online sessions? So right now we have started this session. So we had 3rd session today, and first session was started. The speaker was Vinaya, and then second session was also there, and today was third session. So Nilesh was today's presenter, Nilesh Patil, Nilesh Raut, sorry. And so idea is to connect students from India, from all over India, but also connect study centers like IAS, IPS study centers. Tell them in addition to IAS, IPS, UPSC, MPSC, they can prepare for civil this GRE, TOEFL, and other exams which are essential for study abroad. So I had developed a kind of concept paper which I shared in a couple of earlier sessions. And there I was discussing, based on my understanding, there are around 1 lakh students in USA who are from India, who are going for higher education. And based on these statistics, there should be at least 16% of the population, and that is 16,000 students should be from SC community. However, you hardly see students from our community because of so many reasons. They are not aware about the opportunities. They don't get loan, and many millions of reasons. So we thought we should engage in this area and motivate more and more people to join and prepare for higher education. And this is most important here because 100 years back, Dr. Ambedkar came to USA for higher education, and we can run this as a educational Dr. Ambedkar educational decade, where we can run this campaign all over India, especially in Maharashtra and different places, to motivate people to go abroad for higher education and jobs and lot of other opportunities. So, so this organization, lot of organizations in India, especially Ranjit Nandagaudi and Swapnil Ramteke, Rahul Gajbie, and Sagar Kapse, all these people are quite motivated, and they took responsibility to connect with study centers. So in some of the sessions, we tried to connect a modern college in Nagpur, where around 25 students joined from one place. So idea is to connect different villages, different towns from at one place. People can join in more numbers, although we have 25 numbers facility. But if we connect different centers at one point, we will be able to reach out to a lot of people, and there is huge response every time we get a lot of members. So from USA side, we need your time to volunteer, to share your stories and motivate students. So we will be scheduling different sessions based on the specializations. So hopefully you will also join and share your experience and motivate students from India. Thank you so much. If there are any questions, I can share. Also, I requested Ranjit to join. Ranjit Nandagaudi is also here from India. Are there any questions? You can write in message as well.
Okay. Thanks, Lalit. Thanks for the good overview of the sessions which are going on. And I have unmuted Ranjit as well. Ranjit, if you want to kind of add more to what Lalit has said, please go ahead, and then we can open up the question and answer sessions. Ranjit, are you there?
I think he may not be able to speak or something, but he can write. Yeah. Ranjit, can you speak? Or you can write in message.
Okay. Yeah, if you can type out something, that will be also
But meanwhile, if there are any questions or comments, but we are also planning to have a session on medical district. So Dr. Rahul is coordinating with medical doctors in India. So we will need some doctors from US to present, maybe an upcoming 9th March or following Sunday.
Okay, Lalit, I'll coordinate with you. We can recommend a couple of doctors who are around over here and see if they can come over and decide in that session.
Sandeep.
Yeah.
This is Vivek. I can also speak about the therapy related issues, how they can come over if anybody would be interested, if any students from our community is joining this session, I can speak about the therapy, like physical, occupational or speech therapy.
So we will arrange a special dedicated session for Vivek Chauhan sir on this occupational therapy and related field, and we will publicize to students, and so we are hoping that people from different field will join as we get speakers from different field. So the specific interest area students will be able to join, even for nursing and different areas.
Yeah, I can also speak on nursing, PT, OT, speech, and
also when Naresh Barsagar came to India, we had a couple of sessions, actual physical sessions. So a lot of students participated. I made a video, put it on YouTube. So it was quite, people get really motivated when they hear someone from USA. So it is really work. People are sending a lot of emails and positive motivational experiences joining these sessions. So
yes, that's good to hear. I have a comment. This is regarding like when you said we are trying to involve students mostly from Maharashtra and around. I think it will be good to and we need to have right context to involve students from other states as well, like UP or wherever we have some reach, like we have Vijay Shankar ji, if he knows someone around Delhi, UP area, then he can coordinate that because it's a Vihara session, and then or South India, where South India already is kind of kids are much more aware of US options, but any other states representatives are there, so they should definitely spread around so that these members can join this online session.
yes, we had students from different states as well, like Andhra and UP, and what we are trying to experiment here. We are getting students from all over India, but we want to connect to the study centers, and at one time we can connect to like 30-40 students. So if they have, so likewise, if there are other centers in all over India, please do send that contacts. Even from Maharashtra, if you have contacts of some study centers, please do share, so we can engage them on this online guidance center. Thank you.
Okay.
As far as Sandeep, this is Vivek. As far as South India goes, I think Dala is a speech therapist. I think he can also explore people on his site. Most of us from Maharashtra and some from UP and South India. I guess we can assign certain tasks to respective people from their respective areas where they can concentrate, and they can also have those students to join educational session as well.
Okay.
That is really good suggestion. Like as we get speakers from different states, we engage people from different states in India. So it is really like because there are a lot of people in USA from different states, and we also get to connect to different like on 6th December. Interestingly, there were different organizations from, like there was one organization from Punjab, and this guy came all the way from Punjab to guide about Canadian visa, and we have contacts with them. His name is Manjit. So we are trying to work out how we can connect with their study centers. So, but this is really wonderful, like using the technology to connect to lot of people.
Yeah, Lalit, this is Vijay.
Yes,
It's a
sir.
great project, it's a great initiative, very good work. Here I can tell one thing. There is one guy. His name is Avinash Chandra from UP. He lives in Texas, in Dallas, Texas area, and he has already brought 2 people from UP.
Wonderful.
A couple of months back, and now he's working for 2 more students to get from UP. So maybe it will be a good idea to get connected with him, and he knows which college, institute, or a school or a university is better to get in with no fee or minimal fee, little expenses. So he knows that all information. So I it will be a good idea to get connected with him. He's already working, so he got 2 people, and 2 more he is working on. One of that student is my sister's daughter. So Mr. 2 students, he's very devoted, putting time and convincing, creating email addresses for everybody and channels step by step. He's explaining, and educational books and material that all he's sending. So good and very fun.
Email, put him in touch, introduce him. So that will be really wonderful.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
He is a big resource.
yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great project. Thank you.
Lalit, I'm not sure if you may be aware of the youth event which happened in Nagpur on 18th. You or Mahesh, do you guys want to speak about it quickly, like just for 5 minutes overview, since we are a topic on the education? Mahesh, Lalit?
I am not aware actually in detail, but Mahesh.
I think the event went well. Looks like Devani Kobragade spoke on that event. There was news on Maharashtra Times. I was trying to look at that news, and I will put it on the. I will share everyone. In the meantime, if anyone like to speak before, that will be great.
Okay. Sorry guys, again we don't have a speaker today. Our speaker has declined to come for today's session because of some other urgent commitments that came up. So sorry for that again. So we don't want to kind of like fill in the time, but if anyone has to share something genuinely, please do so. Else, Mahesh, like once you cover the Nagpur's event, I think we can conclude the session.
Yeah. In the meantime, there is a new person on the call. The Nilesh Vasnik is currently doing the PhD in North Carolina. He wants to introduce himself. So if you can allow him.
Sure.
Nilesh Vasnik is on the call.
Hello, Nilesh.
Hello? Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. My name is Nilesh J. Vasnik, and I am doing PhD in audiology from University of North Carolina at Greensboro, and this is my 2nd semester of 1st year. And I like the idea of explaining different fields to the students who are studying in 12th or appearing for GRE or TOEFL. Great idea. And I would love to talk about speech language pathology and audiology, since this is the kind of field which is not very famous in among middle class society.
is it related to medicine?
Yeah, it's a allied health science field, just like physiotherapy and occupational therapy.
So yeah, so we may have like following some of these Sundays on medical field. So we'll go through specialization. So please, I will take your contact details from Mahesh. So it will be wonderful. And this is actually initiative of ANA and some organizations in India. But this online Buddha Vihara has been there for 2.5 years, and it is really going on really well for on many other areas. So Mahesh might have already told you about Buddha Vihara. Thank you.
Naresh wanted to share something. Naresh?
Yes. So can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
So I wanted to share my experience in India. So to get a chance or time to talk earlier. So like Lalit said, so I had when we went to India, so I had 3 meetings in 3 places. So basically the groups. So one was in Bhandara, there's a Buddha Vihara in Nashik Nagar. So there were around 30-40 students. And then second session I had was in Nagpur, that's in Pradnya Prabodhini Center. So there were also around 30-40 students. And the last was in Mumbai, the new Mumbai. There were also 25 people were there. So during my experience, so what I found is people are very demotivated there, kind of. Either I can say in the different way, people don't have sufficient information. People have all the abilities, everything. People have, like say in Bombay especially, I saw people were already working in multinational companies, already had higher education, but didn't have any idea how to go to US, how to write a GRE or TOEFL or what is the process. So just to have the person physically from US, it just gives them the extra mileage. They said, oh, these people are there, that means we can go there. And then there were a lot of questions in every place. They said, okay, not to only have opportunities in India, but in going abroad. Because specifically in like Nagpur and in Bhandara, they were preparing only for the local exams like NPSC, UPSC, and the banking and others. So there were people who had engineering degrees, some people had even MBA degrees, but still they were trying to get into these local competitive exams. So just whoever goes from US is spend 1 day or 2 hours, 3 hours or whatever. It just helps them to get like motivated and they see the path. Okay, we can go there. And then they ask a lot of questions about US life and all those. So that's like in brief. And then I think we, as Lalit said, he recorded the whole thing that day. So it was very good session. So interactive plus people were having discussion after the session too. So that was it brief. So any question or anything I can answer in detail, but yeah, but mostly my talk was on education and getting opportunities in the US and then think beyond India. That was the thing, kind of, because I didn't want to say anything about the local thing. So I think we'll expect some people coming to US. So.
Yeah, thank you, Naresh ji. Because I know his health was really not well, but in spite of that, he spent a lot of time, and his flight was immediate after the session. So, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys. Thanks Naresh, thanks Lalit. Mahesh, are you ready now?
Sorry, I could not find that the Maharashtra Times link. But in the meantime, I would like to just take a few seconds that I put on the chat. There is a self-defense program is coming on 25th in Nagpur. So please plan to attend. It is in the Mukta by Government Girls Hostel, Civil Lines near High Court, Nagpur. It's an evening program till February 25th. So please pass this message among your friends and family, and plan to attend the program. Our team from USA, one team is really working hard to get it done. So please try to support also and attend the program. Thank you.
Okay, thanks Mahesh. We have some members like Dala, Suche, and other members as well. If you guys have any specialization in different specific areas, then please do come forward so that you can contribute to these sessions. Dala, Devendra Mishram, or whosoever you feel have a specific field, and if you want to kind of speak on these sessions, I think it will be a big help to the students back home.
Yeah, I think everyone is expert, so everyone will have to come and volunteer for 1 hour. So once in a 6 month or something, but that will be really motivating.
Right.
Thank you.
Like I understand, Dala is a speech therapist, so maybe he has his own skill sets. Dala, do you want to introduce and just kind of say something about it?
No, speech therapy is well known in Maharashtra because I studied in Mumbai.
Okay.
And there are, I believe, 10 colleges now, 2 in Pune, and like Ayodhya Charitable Trust, they're on that one. It's under MUHS, Nashik Health Science University, or Maharashtra Health Science University. The government-run institution is only one in Mumbai, but other 9 are private. The government one, they take common medical entrance, whatever conducted by the Maharashtra state. Other than this, there is one college in Mysore, that is All India Institute of Speech and Hearing, that also nationwide entrance. And one in Kolkata, that is Eastern Regional Center, that's a government one. Other one in Bhubaneswar, one more in Secunderabad. And northern region, they have one in Delhi. These are all common entrance. Very good, nice, like physiotherapy and occupational therapy. The speech therapy also same thing, but more chances to come in US, especially our people, because there is no way we don't have money to get into medical like MBBS and all. So they can plan to come to speech therapy. It's less expensive, and after doing masters, 99% they come to US. So I would recommend anyone who want to go for a higher study or they want to be in a medical field, I would recommend this speech therapy,
Thank you so much, sir. It will be wonderful to hear you, and people will be really motivated to hear your own experiences and how these students from this field can take advantage and go for higher education in USA or look for opportunities. So we hope to see you on one of the sessions in the upcoming months. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Dalaji. Thanks, Lalit. Okay then, guys. unless there is anything else, I think we can conclude this session. I'll give one more minute if anyone has to highlight anything. Okay then. Thanks for joining, and again, Jai Bhim to all of you. Have a good week ahead. We look forward to meet you next week. Thank you. Bye.